Youth passes so quickly, and mine was filled with sadness. I met him when we were still college students. Our love back then was so beautiful. I loved him deeply, and I put all my trust and hopes in him. He was a simple man from the countryside, quiet, gentle, no drinking, no gambling. Truly the kind of man a 23-year-old girl would believe she could build her future with. And then the happiest day of a woman's life came, the day I became his bride. We got married and moved in together. With our savings and help from both families, we had about $60,000. At that age, it felt like a treasure. I gave everything to him with the belief that we would build a warm, happy home together. But the future is never as dreamy as youth imagines it to be. Instead, it became a series of failures, one failure leading to another. Our money vanished with every setback. I don't even know when I started losing hope. His family back home was struggling. Not exactly poor, but life was hard. I never blamed them. But being poor and unwilling to share only added to my silent exhaustion. Then I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, sweet, bright, innocent. I loved her more than anything. She became my whole world. Because I loved her so much, I worked twice, 3 times harder to make sure she had everything she needed, hoping she would grow up with comfort and happiness. My husband wasn't a bad man. He didn't hit me, didn't curse me, didn't drink. To outsiders, I was considered lucky. But only someone living inside the marriage knows the truth. Living with a man who refuses to try, refuses to push himself, is its own kind of invisible pain, like a long thorny vine slowly cutting into your skin. His jobs were unstable. He quit whenever things got tough. He wanted a comfortable life but didn't want to go through the hardship required to get there. I talked to him, pleaded, encouraged him. When that didn't work, I argued with him. But 10 years went by and all my efforts felt like they were thrown into an empty void. Those 10+ years were not counted in days anymore. They were counted by sleepless nights worrying about money, by the nights I sat by my sick child's bed in tears, by the exhaustion of carrying the entire household on my shoulders, by the endless cycle of hoping he would change and being disappointed again. I worked from morning until night. When I came home, I felt like collapsing. The food wasn't cooked, the house wasn't cleaned, our child hadn't done homework, and he was just sitting there playing with his chickens. No thought for our family at all. I told him to find this job or that job. He always said, "That job is too hard. I'll think about it tomorrow." But his tomorrow never came. In the early years, I comforted him. I told him we were still young, that we could still work hard together. But failure kept repeating, money kept disappearing, and trust kept shrinking. Sometimes I would sit there and wonder, why did I trust so much back then? Why did I love so much? I put $60,000 into his hands. Now I don't even know if I gave it to my husband or threw it into a bottomless pit. Now I'm 33, but I feel like I'm 43. I toss and turn every night, unable to sleep, and wake up looking lifeless. Sometimes my 3rd-grade daughter asks, "Mum, are you sad?" Just that one sentence squeezes my heart until I can't breathe. I don't want my child to see her mother falling apart. Right now, I feel lost, surrounded by tears and hopelessness. I've thought about divorce, but the thought of my child breaks my heart. But staying feels like suffocating. I don't know how much more I can endure. The pain isn't from hating my husband. It's from loving too long, giving too much, hoping too much, until all that's left inside me is helplessness. I haven't said it out loud, but many times in my heart I whisper, "My child." Mommy is exhausted. Mommy can't keep carrying everything in place of your father anymore. I know life is about trying. I know you're supposed to walk the path you chose. But when you hit a dead end, sometimes you have to turn around to find a new way out. I keep wondering, should I turn around and find a wider road for myself? If I keep going like this, what will I gain? I'm so lost. Divorce hurts my child. Staying might break me. If this continues, I'm afraid I'll lose myself completely.